you're lucky enough to have a Bosch Smart System e-bike with the Kiox 300 or 500 display, this video is for you. So the Kiox 300 or 500 is your control center, and we're gonna walk through the basics of using it, customizing it, and how to get more out of it for your ride. Chapters are below if you're looking for something specific. Just note the Kiox 300 and 500 are both displays for Bosch's Smart System e-bikes. The only difference between them is going to be the size. So the Kiox is controlled by your LED or mini remote on the left side of your handlebar. This is really important because I'm not going to go through all the buttons on this. If you're not familiar with it, make sure to check out my LED remote instruction video, which I'll link below. So to install this, you're going to start at the top of the display, and there's a little hook at the top. You're going to click that in place, and then I use 2 fingers pulling down gently and then pop in the bottom. I'm going to then give it a wiggle to confirm it's fully seated. To remove, I'm doing the opposite. I'm going to have my thumb under and 2 fingers on top, pulling down, popping up the bottom, pulling up. So the Kiox display is removable, but you can install a clip on the back of it to lock it in place. Some bike shops do that when they're building it. Personally, I recommend removing the Kiox whenever possible to help deter theft, and I don't recommend using that clip. If you already have a clip installed and you're trying to remove it, I'll put instructions below of how to pull that out so that you can remove the Kiox. This probably is obvious, but the first thing I tell folks is please store this carefully. It has an LCD screen that can be scratched, and on the back, these pins can wear down with keys rubbing them. And I personally keep this in a pouch or in a separate pocket from anything else, even my bike key lock. So let's reinstall it. To turn on your system, make sure your battery is charged and installed. Then you're gonna tap the power button on the top of your LED remote. You're now powered on, but you're not in any assist mode. You're going to use the plus button to move up assistance levels. There are typically 4, depending on your setup. And then you can also go down to go to a lower assist mode. So those plus and minus buttons are what I use a ton. The higher the setting, the more torque and assistance you'll receive. Those levels can be customized in the Flow app, which I'll link below. The other important buttons to know are going to be this left and right rocker button. So this allows you to switch screens on your display. The screens are customizable in the app. At the bottom of your remote, there is a walk and hill assist. To activate that, you're going to hold the minus button and wait for instructions on your display. So those are the core things I try to show everyone, even for a test ride. Here's a running list of tips and things I've learned, ordered by what I think matters most. First off, you can edit your displays and what data fields you have on your Kiox. You do this through the Flow app. Your bike has to be connected to your app, and then you're going to go to the gear icon down to display configuration and just figure out which displays you want to see, which data fields. I personally add a screen and make it my first option. That's going to show time, distance, and my battery range. The second thing I tell folks is that your Kiox can be your e-bike key, which I highly recommend to everyone. This makes it so when I remove the Kiox display, it will disable the motor and activate GPS and alarm features if you have that option. So within the Flow app, you can choose if your Kiox or your phone unlocks the e-bike lock, which disables your motor, and the optional e-bike alarm and GPS. This is my default setup. Even in my garage, I remove my Kiox so my motor is disabled and my GPS and alarm are turned on, and I don't have to futz with my phone at all. It also makes it so I can easily share this bike with somebody and they can activate that e-bike lock and alarm. The Kiox mount right here works with the Bosch smartphone grip too. Just turn the Kiox off as your key before swapping it. So you have a navigation option, which does run through your Flow app. So you have to have that open. You set the route in the app, and then the Kiox can give you turn-by-turn directions, elevation, and distance. You can even make routes ahead with the Komoot app and sync it to Bosch. That said, I find the Kiox's interface a bit underwhelming for true turn-by-turn direction, and I've definitely missed turns with it. So I rely on my phone display for directions, either using the Flow app navigation or a different app like Transit or Ride with GPS. If you're looking for more details of anything that's really app specific, do yourself a favor and go watch my Flow app overview video. That will get you quick started with that. So this was my rundown. Hopefully it will help you get the most out of your system. If I missed anything, please let me know in the comments. I'm recording this in May of 2025. They are always pushing updates. So hopefully in a year, I'll need to make another one of these with updates on the Kiox 300 and 500. If you're interested in Bosch eBike smart system details, make sure to check out these other videos to get you rolling nice and safely, and hit subscribe for future videos like this one. All right, until next time, thanks so much for watching. Stay well, stay good, and remember to bike more and worry less.